Vietnam blind date cafe probed for allowing men to observe women through one-way mirror. American YouTuber participates in a chase inside a Sao Paulo military police vehicle. Reuters reports that Vietnam blind date cafe probed for allowing men to observe women through one-way mirror. American YouTuber participates in a chase inside a Sao Paulo military police vehicle. Reuters reports that Apple supplier Foxconn rejects married women from India iPhone jobs.
In the UK, Labour candidate Kevin Craig suspended after betting against himself. New head of Canadian Human Rights Commission investigated over allegations of anti-Israel activity. Prosecutors release new photos of highly guarded secrets in messy boxes at Trump's Mar-a-Lago.
Wizards of the Coast accused of using Hillary Clinton as model for new Dungeons & Dragons Paladin. All beaches on southern coast of Crimea reopened after water deemed safe. Infant mortality spiked in Texas after abortion ban, study reveals. South Korea administrative robot defunct after apparent suicide. Ronaldo the 6-foot male snake gives birth to 14 babies in rare virgin birth. Maldives Minister Fathimath Shamnaz Ali suspended for black magic on President Muizzu. NCAA Council votes to remove cannabis from banned drug list, removes limits on on-field coaches. Brazil's Supreme Court decriminalizes possession of marijuana for personal use, and right-wing revolts with the STF. Brazil will become stinking of marijuana. In Germany, smoking weed in front of daycare or school to be fined €500.
Where Senate gives final approval to bill mandating insurance coverage for abortions. Public funds for religious charter school would be unconstitutional, Oklahoma High Court says. Supreme Court rejects challenge to Connecticut law that eliminated religious vaccination exemption.
Biden administration to lower costs for 64 drugs through inflation penalties on drug makers. In India, elderly above 70 years of age will get free treatment under Ayushman Bharat scheme, says President Draupadi Murmu. USA's the Supreme Court rejects a nationwide opioid settlement with OxyContin maker Purdue Pharma. Iraqi president ratifies controversial anti-LGBTQ+ law. 3 months ago, Iraq passes harsh anti-LGBTQ+ law imposing up to 15 years in prison, drawing backlash. Latin America celebrates diversity with pride parades. In Germany, pharmacists may not refuse to sell the morning after pill.
Chinese teen in Alibaba Maths finals sparks controversy after beating MIT students. Artificial intelligence predicts upper secondary education dropout as early as the end of primary school. For diabetes patients, inhaled insulin is shown just as effective as injections and pumps.
Over 110,000 websites affected by hijacked polyfill supply chain attack. New cyber threat Bulka, deploying manager Trojan via SQL attacks. In Russia, Watchdog orders Opera and Google to limit access to information on bypassing blocking.
AliExpress, Temu see growth slow in Korea due to product safety concerns, and Arkansas sues Chinese online retailer Temu, claims site illegally accessing user information. Microsoft breached antitrust rules by bundling Teams with Office software, European Union says. OpenAI delays advanced voice feature for ChatGPT that some people liken to the film Her.
AI could kill creative jobs that shouldn't have been there in the first place, OpenAI's CTO says. BBC retells as, AI took their jobs. Now they get paid to make it sound human. It has been commented as, this time last year, Hollywood writers were on strike. Now, many can't find work.
YouTube will ask iOS users to allow tracking for more personalized ads. Google is killing infinite scroll on search results. Smiling robot face is made from living human skin cells. Critical RCE vulnerability discovered in Alima AI infrastructure tool.
macOS-based PCs powered by Apple Silicon. iOS 18 RCS support rolling out to beta users.
Russian national charged for conspiring with Russian military intelligence to destroy Ukrainian government computer systems and data. TeamViewer detects data breach as researchers attribute it to APT29. Microsoft informs customers that Russian hackers spied on emails.
P2 PinFact botnet now targets servers with ransomware, cryptominter. Vanna AI prompt injection vulnerability enables RCE. SQL injection vulnerability found in File Catalyst Workflow 5.1.6 build 135 and earlier.
Windows 10 will get 5 years of additional support thanks to Zero Patch. Microsoft yanks Windows 11 update after boot loop blunder. Shopping app Temu is dangerous malware, spying on your texts, lawsuit claims.
Mac users served info stealer malware through Google Ads. South Korean telecom company attacks customers with malware. Over 600,000 torrent users report missing files, strange folders, and disabled PCs. Filmmakers' legal battle over Reddit users' IP addresses heads to appeal. From software parent company hacked by ransomware gang threatening to release internal data, Microsoft blamed for million-plus patient record theft at U.S. hospital giant. Russia-linked group claims cyberattack on Japanese video site Nico.
Rockstar Games co-founder says Grand Theft Auto movie never made sense. Elden Ring director admits he sucks at video games. ZTE Voyage 3D smartphone debuts with glasses-free 3D display. FCC wants to make carriers unlock phones within 60 days of activation. Huawei's Harmony aims to end China's reliance on Windows, Android. Google Translate to add support for 110 new languages through Palm 2 LLM, including Cantonese. Researchers fool university markers with AI-generated exam papers. Zhonghong Jiang, founder of BAAI, says AI systems should never be able to deceive humans.
Musk's SpaceX gets $843 million to help discard International Space Station around 2030. Amazon delays launch of Project Kuiper broadband satellites. Astronauts take cover as defunct Russian satellite splits into nearly 200 pieces, as ISS astronauts take shelter in Boeing Starliner and other return spacecraft after June 26 satellite breakup.
Microsoft's AI boss thinks it's perfectly okay to steal content if it's on the open web. Quora's chatbot platform, Poe, allows users to download paywalled articles on demand. Apple's privacy-focused AI gets seal of approval from investors.
Sega sees net loss of 6.6 billion yen due to business restructuring in Europe and cancelled games. Google Chrome to block and trust SSL certificates, starting November 2024. Cable Matters launches the world's first Thunderbolt 5 cable with enhanced performance.
China calls on scientists of all nations to study lunar samples, but notes obstacle with the U.S., and reportedly, samples from Moon's far side thicker, stickier. Lego made bricks out of meteorite dust, and they're on display at select stores. Robotic version of Indian space station by 2028, announces ISRO chief to Indie TV.
Harry Potter and Welcome to Derry moving from Max to HBO as part of big-budget streaming strategy rethink. Disney fails again to get antitrust class action over ESPN and Hulu ownership tossed out. Dr. Disrespect finally confirms the reason for his lifetime Twitch ban, admits to messages with a minor that were in the direction of being inappropriate.
MTV News website goes dark. Archives pulled offline. The New York Times plans shift of top podcasts behind paywall to boost revenue amid growing digital subscriber base, claimed in a report. It has been reported as first Universal theme park in Europe to generate £50 billion of economic benefits for UK, as Universal touts benefits of new theme park near London.
2 voice actors sue AI company over claims it breached contracts, clone their voices. ITSC reaches tentative agreement on basic agreement with studios and streamers. An influencer's AI clone started offering fans mind-blowing sexual experiences without her knowledge. Amazon MGM lands zombie package. I used to eat brains. Now I eat kale from Ryan Gosling's general admission. Focus Features sets November 7th, 2025 release for Yorgos Lanthimos, Emma Stone and Jesse Plemons' reteam, Begonia. DC's Green Lantern series, Lanterns, picked up as HBO series for 8 episodes.
Street Fighter lands March 2026 release from Sony. Sarah Michelle Gellar cast in Dexter, prequel series Original Sin. Marilyn Monroe's former Los Angeles home declared a historic monument to save it from demolition.
Don Henley sues for return of notes, song lyrics from Eagles' classic album, Hotel California. Apple TV Plus continues to grow in the U.S., this time overtaking Paramount Plus. North Korea executed man for distributing K-pop. Report from Defectors shows.
The plants bees need to maintain a healthy diet have been revealed. Study identifies gene targets to combat cognitive decline. Graphene find in China's Chang'e 5 moon samples challenges lunar origin theory. China's Chang'e 6 lunar probe returns to Earth with first samples from moon's far side. NASA calls off spacewalk after spacesuit water leak. 3 new extinct walnut species discovered in high Arctic